If you were to go, how would I ever survive?
Hi, Granny. Hi, Granny. How are you? How was your weekend?
But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
Granny. Thanks, Granny. You're gonna make me blush. Happy Monday. We just did a quiz earlier today because we had a hype train. And the hype train, the quiz we took was like, what kind of chaos are you? And so it determined that we were accidental chaos. How about that? No, just on accident. Just on accident. Not like on purpose. We were a VHS tape, yes. Yes. Which was a quick thing to fun, or which was a quick and fun thing to do. So next time we get another hype train, I'll do that again. See, I don't know what kind of wand we are. Ooh, look at your NASA badge. Hell yeah. I ended up watching mine on YouTube. We are currently dual streaming because we're about to get back into Shadowbringers. That's all I got. Are y'all ready? We left Shadowbringers on a weird note. My boyfriend just killed someone and ended up being the bad guy. I mean, but he was saying he was a bad guy the whole time, but like I still don't really believe that he's the bad guy. But the thing that he did was bad in the last cutscene, so we found out who Crystal boyfriend was, and it was like, oh hey, it's that guy, you know. And then I was really sad because my reaction wasn't recorded and my stream was bad quality that day. So I haven't really done anything else since then. And except for Diadem. I did a lot of Diadem this weekend. And we might do some of that today. I don't know, because I'm still working on getting my crafts. A couple of my crafters is 70. Granny, you were playing Final Fantasy. Why weren't you playing with us? He was shot through the heart, and you're to blame. No, I'm not. Are you gonna be playing Final? I don't have your Final name. Sweet, sweet Catboy. You know, I found out later that like one of my good friends. Do you have a realm to build a house? I have a house. It's a lottery system for housing. I'll show you my house. Taking a bullet for us. Yeah, whatever. I want to believe that Emmett is gonna like change. You know, I believe he can change. I believe he can change. So anyways, let's go over here. Won't spoil anything for me? What do you mean you won't spoil anything for me? You are not further in the game than me, are you? Hold on, let me fix this. Gotta remember, Emmett's still the servant of Zodiark. Yeah, but like... Anyways, I was talking to my friend who really loves Crystal Boyfriend, right? So much so that they have like a plushie of them. They take them everywhere. And they were really upset I didn't know who it was. But they said that most people have like one of two reactions. They either say, oh my God, I'm distraught, or like, hey, it's that guy. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I was definitely a, hey, it's that guy person. And I've moved all my cameras around, so just give me a second. You saw spoilers? Yeah, don't spoil it for me. I've been hanging out with people for a long time. Oh, hey, it's that guy. Exactly. That was my reaction. Okay. Also, I love that Majima's right here. I love you, pirate boy. Okay. Until he dies. But like, if what he's saying is true, and that Zodiac and I don't know, whatever the other person is, was like, you know, cooperating for peace at one point in time, then like, why wouldn't Zodiac allow collaboration? You know? That's all I'm saying. No, it's this one. You can add me on here? I will. Don't spoil anything. Be careful not to get spoiled yourself. Here's our music. Granny, you should put your username in the Discord. Yeah, what's your name and home server? Okay. Like I said before, we are dual streaming on YouTube, so, you know, hi over here on YouTube. I've really only been streaming my final content on YouTube, so if you like this kind of shit, follow my YouTube channel, because that's all that's there, really. Okay. Yeah, you can find them everywhere. Everywhere. You can find it all. You can just search YouTube. Oh, I got a haircut on Sunday? Ooh, how do you like it? Oh, right. I'm not the right. Let's go. All right, we're reassuring the masses because the masses were zombies up until now, so let's go find out what they're about, huh? Oh, that's wild. I bet that feels awesome. Have you ever fully shaved your hair? I fully encourage it. Just one time, just do it. Bruh. What? Why is Thancred fucking getting it? Yeah, shaved head's totally where it's at. Server cryptid. Like Zelda guy, sure. That's pretty good. Ganondorf, yeah. Okay, sorry, I got real distracted. They don't normally make them look like real characters. Ganondorf is just Ganondorf. Hi, Bragi. Bronco Uranje is great, yeah. I haven't seen that one. Oh, that's right. I was overcome by the light. And I was put into a room and I was talking to the Warrior of Darkness who says he's not a hero. Yep. It's coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Shout out Celine. She was talking about video games and she sang that song. Just like Rianjay, but drunk, man. Stream is solid, by the way. Excellent. Weird. I really want to like this game so bad. What's keeping you from it? I mean, you know I don't like hard games, so I can play this game. You can play this game. Oh my god, you're alive. The game. The start is a slog, yeah. I'm on Brunhilde. It is worth it. I don't know, I thought Heavensward was pretty good. Heavensward was the first one where I, like, cried and also got really mad about fighting dragons. Like, how many fucking times are you gonna make me fight this dragon? It's outrageous. You have to earn your fun in this game. Nah, you know I don't mean it. I haven't done... I always, like, cheat through the hard things. Alright, Morin, tell me what's up. You were worried about me, yeah. What do we do now? We gotta get up... We gotta go fight some stuff. Scouring our shelves, the wisdom explains worrisome conundrum. Why? Why? With all the light wardens defeated, has the light returned to obscure the sky? Catelys is leading the Crystalline Mean in preparations for battle, though against what foe, we don't know. Go see her next. Check in with everybody. Let everybody know that you're not dead. Got it, boss. Yeet. Where am I going? Yeah, take me there. Who sent me mail? It's probably an egg. Oh my god, when did I get a Milgil? I did sell a lot of stuff recently. Alright, so we're keeping busy consulting each other and foraging techniques. Stand still a moment, let me assess your gear. Alright. Assessing gear. Oh, okay. Sheesh, I didn't even know. Look at them little booties! What up, boy? Hey. Alright, we're looking for somebody with unraveled gifts. But no one can find him. He wandered off years ago. Don't ever start looking. That does make things difficult. Anyways, you're pretty weird enough that he might show up. She's like, yeah, we'll keep going, but... let you get back to convalescing. Okay. Are we traveling together? No. The world's coming apart at the seams, it seems. We lost our crystal boyfriend. Shanks. Dun, 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 dun. You might need to return to the sickbed. Take a moment to feel the wind on your face. That's what my quest tells me to do right now. Audio kind of going wonky. I'm saying something? Is it my audio or is it the game audio? I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Oh, it was the music. Where do I need to go? Is there a garden? How about this one? No. No. Sure. Give me a mouse. This is perfect for here. We look great. Keep walking, Gaboo. This earbud went dead. Nope. Nothing to see here. Okay. It sounds like somebody's doing some fights in the fields over there. Is this it? Chathwick? Hello, Chathwick. A package. Here's your package. What's someone like Chathwick look like? Oh, food from Mother. Yeah, you're welcome. Is there an up? Am I missing it? This doesn't have anything to do with the story, I think, but I can't figure out my way around to the garden, so here we are dropping packages off to soldiers from home. Bjorn, what's up? Blue Quester. Aetherites, right? There you go. Ah, what's this delivery move got me? My lucky day. Because I'm definitely 5 stars. Damn. Lily of the Valley corsets, nice. Those will be clams. Flowers look real good. On glams and stuff. Grimcog, you hungry, bruh? Let me get you this sandwich. Yeah, you welcome. Wicked White, you're her. Run, tell your friends I brought you a sandwich. We got scary music now. Hey, buddy. Oh, there you are. John Rick. And then... one over here. Alright, just delivering food to the needy. What they need are sandwiches from Chadwick's mother. Yo, there's Rollard. Hell of a name. I'm being a real, what's it called right now? Kibitzer. Being a real kibitzer right now to Chadwick and his friends. Chathwick, can't even say his name right. Oh, so the peanut gallery. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Can I fly yet? Anybody else get the Rugrats song stuck in their head sometimes? Where it's like, take me there, I wanna go there, you know? Going to the tannery here. Hello? Okay. I have found my way around. I'm going to feel the wind on my skin. I mean face. Faster, us. There it is. Look at this. No, don't jump off. God, would let you jump off. That'd be terrible. I was just trying to look at the view. Yeesh. Real panic there for a second. So I did all of this work, took in all of this light, and then the light just came back to the
The people
sky.
of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight.
There's my
I can imagine
light
how
boyfriend.
torn you must feel, looking at that sky, knowing what it means to everyone, and that you're responsible.
Okay, calm down, Ardbert. The secrecy is worse. I'd rather people knew. Still can't believe it's coming from me. It's all such a mess. Really is. You mean that light sky's coming from me?
Aye. An all too familiar one. Here you stand alone, expecting no one else to bear the burden for you.
So this is the warrior of darkness that came to our realm at one point, and he was supposed to be deceased,
You're in
but
a
this is
corner, and there doesn't seem to
his
be
ghost, I
any obvious
guess?
way out.
and I'm the only one that can see him. Because I'm the warrior
That
of
doesn't mean
light.
it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
And I became a warrior of darkness here when I brought the dark night to this sky. So he's giving me a pep talk now because it feels like all the work that I've done has been for naught.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice, one last fight, one last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen.
I mean, that's kind of what I said when I got here, not gonna lie.
That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had.
He was just a robot.
Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one.
Oh, wow.
To think that their hope still burns so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky.
Welcome back. We're in a cutscene.
No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
I finished my lily. What's gonna happen to him?
Well, come on then.
Come on then, fist bump me. Don't leave a man hanging. He is a 2001 band frontman. It's happening! The fist bump of power.
What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, The path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
Okay, where did you come from, though? And why? I mean, I know where you came from.
Up my throne. You could claim it. Cut ties with the mortal world. Hide away in the castle.
No, thank you very much. I'm not a hideaway. Hi, Boba. Hi, CB. Well, not hi,
Won't
CB.
fix the
Yes, I trust in
problem.
CB.
But would it really matter?
I'll
If
explain
any pesky heroes
this
come
cutscene.
calling with
God.
stealing magic, all of Il Meg will rise
Attention.
up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
I mean, I made you king, so yeah, that would make sense. Why you would offer to help.
Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never, ever heed such a wicked suggestion.
You would be sus to that guy who's already dead and not sus to the crystal boyfriend we saw last
And
time?
besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? Oh, my dear beloved sapling, you are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your
I am
wits.
lost and confused, for sure.
Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not
What's
of
that
where
mean?
you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place. Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow.
All right, poet, let's go.
See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue. You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Okay. Subscribers spawning time. So, like, I've been sick since the last, like, boss fight we had where Emmett shot Crystal Boyfriend, and then we were supposed to be bringing the darkness back to the sky, because in this world it was nothing but light in the sky. And so we were going by one and bringing back the dark. But I guess, like, all the light that we were, like, banishing from the sky, I took internally. And so now, I don't know, soul's broken or some shit like that. And they're worried about me, like, turning into a light warden, which is the monster, basically. Yeet. And now we're gonna go talk to some flowers. Also, I'm hella distracted by, like, there's some turkeys walking in the field, and you can hear them gobbling in my room. Is it you? Nope. Is it you? Is it you? Fucking what, bro? How about you? Aha! Okay. He's a man of wisdom and compassion and many untold secrets. So we're trying to figure out how to fix us before I turn into a giant monster. You know? You know what I mean? Okay, so what's confusing about this story? Nothing. Everything makes total sense. But if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. This guy had many secrets. We're gonna go try and find his secrets so I can be cured and not turn into a giant light monster. Captain Linda was gonna tell me some stuff. Alright, cool, cool. Where to next? Cabinet of Curiosity again. Okay, so I'll just give you, like, the quick rundown of all the different, like, expansions. So there's A Realm Reborn, which is where you start. You basically are trying to establish yourself in a land that is torn apart by dragons for some reason. And then you go through that, and then you get to the next one, it's Heavensward, which is like the town that you rebuilt together because it was in a civil war with dragons, like it was on the brink of it, right? And so then after Heavensward, you go to Stormblood. And in Stormblood is just like you expand outwards of that. So like instead of rebuilding a town, you got this vast land of desert called Alamigo that you're trying to like join back together as a nation because they're under oppression of the Empire, and we're always fighting the Empire, first of all. It's very Star Warsy. Anyways, so the Empire gets run out by Stormblood. You like meet new people, meet new towns, get more of the backstory about how like their deities and stuff work. And so now I'm in Shadowbringers, which is after Stormblood, which Stormblood was like probably my least favorite. I might be missing one too, I don't know. But Stormblood was just boring for me. So this one has been like non-stop action. Like they hit you with the first cutscene you get into this one, where we started with Tesleen taking care of people who are like out there banished because they know that they're gonna like turn into this monster. So then she gets eaten as well. So you have to kill the very first person you meet in the story. Right? So that's how it goes off. So from there, we learn the universe of like sin eaters and this other world that has like it's daylight all the time, right? So you get pulled into this other realm by your crystal boyfriend that I've been talking about. Your crystal boyfriend gets shot. He's no longer here. So there's like 9 different worlds, and the Empire is trying to rejoin them all. But if you rejoin them all, then people die. So we're trying to stop the rejoining. And the ghost guy that you see was actually a villain in one of the previous expansions. So like you end up fighting against him because they're trying to like save their world by bringing darkness to yours. So they were the warrior of darkness in the other expansions. So when we come to this world to try and like get rid of the light, we become the warrior of darkness in this world, even though we're the warrior of light in our home world. So that's fucking confusing. Why would you have questions about that? It's so specifically written, right? So we go through and we get rid of all the light in this world. But the last thing we left here was we got to Vautry, which was like the big fat guy who was running the rich town. And we killed them. And then at that, my villain boyfriend, Emmett, shot Crystal boyfriend. And then he was like, what'd you expect? I'm the bad guy. And then he like disappeared and we're all left to cry and shit. But then because I've been taking in so much light from the sky and from all these like quote unquote monster light wardens, I am now corrupt. And so we are at the point where I'm just hanging out in town. We miss our crystal boyfriend and I'm about to turn into a big monster and I'm trying to fix myself. Does that make sense? Does that clear it up? There's Crystal Boyfriend. Yeah, I don't know where the Crystal Boyfriend came from either. And like, for people who are deep in this lore, honestly, I think Crystal Boyfriend is like someone you see one time in a dungeon and way in the beginning of the story. And he doesn't come back until right now. So if you don't feel nothing for him, then I didn't either. You know, I don't even think people call him Crystal Boyfriend. That's just my name for him. Here we go. Onwards, we are not focused on Crystal Boyfriend or Evil Boyfriend anymore. We're focusing on ourselves going the wrong way. Okay, here we go. We're focusing on me. Just me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. Don't wanna be a light warden. Morin, tell me I'm gonna live. No white pages for a crystal girlfriend. She's gotta be like half rock, you know? You got any records pertaining to X-Art? Crystal Boyfriend. I don't know. Some thought to call him King. He refused to share his name. Well, his real name's still a mystery. Okay, cool. Let's go talk to our bunny captain girlfriend. Yes. house. We haven't seen her since she got injured. Oh, he's got good music, and the music is the clue on the crystal boyfriend's identity. I mean, that's fair. Oh, Captain Lena. I guess we can do a mouth. Hot pot, anybody? Yeah, some of them are forced upon you. I can't tell if I didn't like those more or if I don't like the ones where they're like, hey, try this person out as a class for a quest. And it's like, nah. Here's our girlfriend, CB. All these toxic boyfriends, are you upset? Here's our girlfriend. Look at her. I'm kind of in the way. Can I? There we go. What up, Lena? Ooh, does she get to... Yes! No! Want to hear her voice? He wasn't taken. He was killed. Oh, Crystal Boyfriend gave me a key. I guess it belongs to you now, huh? Tell me, Suo. I need to hear what he feared. Yo, he didn't make it. Like, I fear what'll happen if I don't take you into that tower with the key at this point. Yeah. Bird, chef. I love you. I like how you step too close and they look at your shoes like, the fuck? Come meet me at the ocular. I will unlock the door within. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Where are we going? This way. Let's go, little minion. We're bringing in spring together. I gotta talk to you. Yes. Oh, little buddy.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter.
The umbilicus.
Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
You just gonna leave me in here by myself? Damn, bunch of books. That looks like something you stand on. Uh-oh. We're having flashbacks. We're on Jay without the belly ring.
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatia, then. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star.
Jay's like, let me get this right.
By subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
Uh-huh.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Oh my god, yeah, give me a summary.
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity.
Oh my god, Sid Daddy, yes.
In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds. Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice.
Okay.
But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope, we are finished. Mankind is finished."
That's just one of the races, though.
Raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated.
Can we
But
snooze
some
the
few
ad?
took up Sid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me. By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the Source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only woman who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
I do not understand what they're saying.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous. Yet howsoever history be rewritten,
I mean, I get it came from the
present self was
future.
shaped by events which followed the calamity.
From hearing what it
Should
sounds like
catastrophe be
is that they
averted,
created the different
the skein
worlds.
of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
So, like, these 9 worlds were a splitting of
I am aware
time.
of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Sid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward. 'Tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was her. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, she would rise above. Where others would break and run, she would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were her deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the Warrior of Light herself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. She was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to her. The light
I feel
of
this
your
is missing
legacy
me.
was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
That you will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the rift.
He was traveling through time and space. He was off by 100 years. Wouldn't he have seen this? And they just decided this was the best outcome?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would. And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
Oof. I'm over here doing mental math, like, what the... what?
Careful now. If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case.
I appreciate how you're watering it down for me, but I'm still like...
What do you mean to do?
What do you need to do? I need to hunt down my boyfriend. I mean to have a few words with both Emma and the Exarch. Let's fucking go, bud. I got a problem with both of them right now.
We should be on our way. Diassian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
So he was sent back in time with the power of hope and friendship. It's all because of you, baby. Yeah. I brought hope to the people. Alright. I gotta pee. And wrap my brain around this for a minute. So, everyone else take a break quickly too, and we will be right back. Mwah. Okay, so here are my questions. And I just like ran to use the bathroom and ran to bother Burbs on a meeting because I don't understand this part. I don't understand this part. Like for the only other parts I can like sort of understand. Like what still doesn't get me, or what still gets me is that Gosetsu took Soyu, I think it's Suyu, under his wing. And for what? That part of the story doesn't make any sense to me, okay? But I'm willing to live with that. I've gotten to this part, and I'm like, okay, riding on the wings of hope, baby, sure. But like, there are 8 different sources. Did he create them? So in essence, he fucked up time and created these different things. So the rejoining still isn't that bad of a thing. The crystal boyfriend, the Exarch, because he kept fucking up. And then he overshot it like 100 years. And so then it's like, okay, well, if you overshot it by like 100 years, then like, how did you not see Emmett shooting you? And why did you decide that that was the best outcome? Like, if you've already like fucked up, couldn't you have not, made it right? You know what I mean? Those are reflections, okay? There's only one source and it's reflections. Okay, what up, Radscale? Radscale, are you my Radscale? Or are you a different Radscale? And by my, I mean, do I know you? Have we dungeoned before? The reflections aren't because of the Exarch. Okay. Maybe stand next to you. Ah! Very nice. Let me see. We'll go here. Reflections of what happened in the past with Heidelin and Zodiac. Okay. So Zodiac was involved in these reflections. There's only one source, and then they got split off. So these reflections are not the same people, right? Because that's how we got the Warrior of Darkness that we're fucking with right now. Sorry, Ratsko. I just hit the big cutscene where Zodiac was talking to Oriange, and I don't understand it. So, but if they're different people, then why are they called reflections? And like, how did you say that Briggs and Sid and who's the other guy? I can't remember. Like, they were all surfing time and space? Yeah, Zodiac's who's Emmett's all for. Yeah. Sure. I don't understand the like moral struggle in this one as much as the other ones. And maybe that's why they wrote it this way, because like it's a little bit more morally conflicting than the other ones for sure. So that's that. It was like, all right, well, everyone's a bad guy and everyone's kind of good, I guess. All right, let's see what else they got to say. And with Emmett, you get to like humanize the villain, right? I figured. I just like, there was so much that was said in that cutscene where I was just like, hold on, I gotta pee. I kind of have to talk out loud about this again. All from the source, Sid discovered how to bend time and space. So then in theory, though, there's like a Sid and gang in each of these reflections? Or like they didn't really fuck with the other ones? Okay. So you can think of these reflections as like different countries with their own things going on, but still connected because they came from this one. Like a solar system, but with people. Theoretically, yes, there's a Sid with other reflections. They didn't really fuck with the other ones, so they just came to this one because that's where the X-Arc was. Alright, where are we going?
Ah, we have found thee. Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
Like, fuck you guys, you didn't tell me the truth.
By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Why'd you lie to me?
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
Just gotta wait for the paperwork, Rosie.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not? If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
I forgive you, let's go.
I thank thee. Doubt not but that I will do all in my
You're
power to repay thy kindness.
Kinda slowing me
and
down, holding me
fulfill the
back.
Exarch's wishes.
Two dads, both dads are going.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea. Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again. Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
How can you
Damn,
make
Orangello,
promises?
yeah.
We don't even know where to start.
Damn, Alizé, calm down.
Alizé, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Of course I know! I know only too well! But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple. We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed.
He is pressed right now.
I am not about to stand in her way now. Not after failing her in her hour of need. No. The least we can do is...
Follow her. Power of our Calyx combined.
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow.
Your soul's fit here is
hope to be
fire.
found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Is there aught we can do to help?
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
Yeah.
You told them!
No! Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to,
You
it was harder
see,
not to
you're in
put
his
two and two
garden.
together.
You spend time with his flowers.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions. Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive, and I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
Aww. We're hyping him up, y'all.
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
We ball.
You might have invited them to join us, where they're not so many. Come, they are waiting. What is your will, O Warrior of Darkness?
Michelle, I love you so much. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst? Sure. Huzzah! Yeah! Let's go, buddies. Jay was like, you got anything else to take care of here? You better do it before we leave. I once said that I wanted to fight for Einstein, that I wanted to save him, not let him be sacrificed for a cause. Now I say the same to you. That does not mean shit to me, Alphino. Only spent enough time charging into danger on our behalf. It's only fair we return the favor. That's right. You're not wrong. There's nothing I can do to weaken the lights that trapped inside you, but I'll do everything in my power to keep you from breaking free. If the Warden's aether overwhelms you again, you will become a Sin Eater, so please save your strength for when it really matters. So no fighting in the courtyard? Volunteers who journey to Calusia have been safely returned to their homes. Most assured they will do the best all the deers at bay in our presence. Alright. Are we ready? I'm ready. Hypes and Chav are ready for the next part. I gotta, like, what are we doing? We're just going to the sea. He's, like, in a storm, I guess? So let me fix this. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Gotta do some recon, yeah. Thine affairs are in order. We've got to go call the Fae. Storm-tossed seas. That's a really long way to go. Okay. I can't fly yet, which is unfortunate. Someday my wings will come. For now, we take the roads. Alright, we're gonna take our first right up here. Everything in this looks so darn pretty. Everything's purple. Lob would love it. Yes, we are indeed going the right way. Hey, look at these bandits on the road. One of these should be a mount. They're so cool. To the marshes. This is like a prettier Elden Ring. I don't think that they're gonna announce a new expansion. But I do want to try and like stream some of the Artist Alley and stuff when we go to FanFest in 2 weeks, y'all. Can you believe that it's 2 weeks? It's less than 2 weeks. I think that Burbs was like looking up the news. I mean, there's always a chance. Maybe we were hoping that there was going to be a new place to like get housing. Give me housing on the moon, please. You know? I mean, I haven't gotten there yet, but whatever. This is so pretty! So I could be conflating the information he was telling me. Our free company's like 3rd year anniversary party is tonight. I'm excited for that. Okay. Shoot. Nope. Suspicious rocks, huh? The fact that you can just breathe forever underwater is fantastic. Long meeting this morning? Ah, there's a weird rock. Well, you're just in time. We're looking for rocks. Whoa, it's an eyeball? Is this a water dragon? Yeah, praise be to Kojin, the coolest part of Stormblood. How do we get up there? You're looking for rocks right now, too? Oh, over here. Where there's a shore. I'm not sure what's so special about this island. I do. This is a dragon. Look, that's a horn. This is like a water rhino. It reminds me of a certain primal. Oh, this is a backside of an old Fey Bismarck, like the donut. Okay, now silence while I figure my other shit out.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
This is just like Lord of the Rings.
Fallen si lor wislan, ada si alina.
Van urs atslir, olfothim, iri guath.
God, it looks like a water whale right now. We gotta make the light in the sky go away.
Oh,
It was already
yeah.
gone.
I don't need to speak Fey to know that didn't go well.
We need my Fae mom, Dad. Yes!
My snake, Yak! You've learned to call me at last! And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight.
Look at this! My king!
Precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
You just told us that.
Gers Bismail win picked. Van dromi drom Jacob. Van read Rithje.
They're so fun. Do you all?
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only got
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
You should brush his teeth when you bring him back.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Sick. Like, run into the cave, quick! Oh shit! Back's against a wall. Oh wow. Sick. Windfish. Windfish.
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
The magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods.
Good stuff, right?
I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
Oh yeah, bud? Turn around.
What the? You see that?
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
Oh, shit.
Whoa there! It's not stopping. Run! Run!
These lads probably know how to swim. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, they literally dropped it on the ocean floor. Okay. I mean, that's where they said it was going.
Wow.
Welcome to the Tempest. Thank you.
The breath
I don't know
of
what that means yet.
Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The Tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being.
Here's my
Stand
boyfriend.
At the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Morning, Miss K. Good to see you. We just got to the Tempest. Come, let's begin our search. So we're just hanging out in like this person's breath tornado. Miss K, you're like me. I watch all sorts of gameplay, but then forget about it or not understand the story, and then get to it myself and be like, wait, what happened? I was lurking, but I needed my brain cell. Bismarck's air bubble. Right, but like... wrapping my brain around the mechanics of this part of the story has been really hard today. He just did a little sneeze. We are in his sneeze? Yeah, I know that sometimes they're just like, oh, just like push forward, you know? There's nothing to see here. Whatever. But the stuff that they're like pushing on you right here, I'm like, what? What? Alright, let's go find my boyfriend. He's out here brooding. He needs me. He needs me. You for real, buddy? Yeah, take a hike. The lore here is put together by, like, overcooked spaghetti. We little snail friends. Wait. Is it the cranes? Don't play with me right now, Burbs. I'd be so sad if I missed the cranes this year. Sea gelatin. Gross. Also, hi Shai, good morning. Did you see us take our quiz this morning on what kind of chaos we were in the hype train? We were accidental chaos, aka a VHS tape. Don't worry, Emmett, I'm coming for you, bae. You don't have to brood much longer. Wait. Dondo Youth. Are you related to Kojin? Wish I could just draw a chart in the chat right now because I'm so much in lore and it's one of my favorite parts of the game right here. Listen, draw, like, sketch it and then tag me at where you post it somewhere. And I'll see if I can follow along. I'm pretty smart. I feel like I can, like, guess stories and stuff like that. Like, I'm not too far from the story being wild and accepting and understanding. It's just, yeah, I don't. Hello? Hello? What do you know about this breath bubble we're in? Fancy finding Aetherite here. Yeah, this is where the light was supposed to not be. I feel there's a lot to this story. Sometimes I have to go to YouTube to watch story videos, remember everything. Yeah. That's not a bad idea though, Miss K. Go see if there's like a lore wrap-up. You emissaries? Sure. I suggest we withdraw. They're not willing to give us any information because we can't tell them that I am the one. I mean, that's fair and smart. I just raw dog most things in life. Yes! Yeah. Perhaps you lit lanterns on return? Alright. We can make friends with these people. I smell chores, but okay. Okay, Thancred. They have a connection to the Asians. I'll do what I can, I suppose. Dungeon descriptions. Yeah, some of the dungeon descriptions and stuff are, like, summary or info that was left out. wow, it's that one I was just telling you I ran into. What a coincidence. You haven't found a task. You want to do this? Defeat blue swimmers. Let's find out what that's about. Look, it's a water onion. Do I know where I'm going? No, I do not. There's not a thing right here. Okay. Back where we came in, I guess. They remind me of Death Stranding. Gotta do a little hearts and minds before you can move on. Discover secrets of the depths, yeah. Wow, they won't let you just fumble around? Shock. It's a practice area. I know how to fight. I like to fight. Let's go. I'm gonna dance and fight. Trilobite? Nah. I like how like you don't come up on the land until you're like right up on it because it's supposed to be dark. That's fun. Like I can't see out for miles and miles. Lore of this world made more sense after Endwalker. I mean, I could get where an emo dark boy would want to go to the bottom of the ocean to like be sad and shit. Makes sense. I know I stopped at my crafting logs. I was having such a good time, but then I got to the points where I was doing like rare drops and really trying to grind, and I was like, never mind, I'm good. I'm so good. I might go into the bottom of my ocean emo dark boy phase soon, yeah? We've been there. I promise I won't ask, where are you? You know, I'll just let you be gone. They got a hot topic there, right? For sure. For sure. Rocco wants to divorce me because the yogurt's just thick milk? I mean, you forgot the spoiled part too. It's thick and spoiled. Yeah? Now that you mention it, it is kind of thick milk. I mean, yeah. Rocco just doesn't want to admit that he likes spoiled milk. Spoiled milk and spoiled ladies, am I right, Shay? We did it. You know you can get these crabs in the mouth? I would believe that. Can you swim in this? Can. Neat. Ugh. So glowy. Yeah, I know. They're like, it's the pit of darkness. No light can get down here. Yeah, like, he lit lanterns, and everything down here is glowing. Yeah. Granola and yogurt is like a real thing. I wouldn't put like honeycombs in my yogurt, but you know, I just might, because like it doesn't sound that bad. I mean, they used to put candy in yogurt too. Like, yeah, yogurt is just basically milk, but there's the same derivative, is it not? Hey! Sick. You could track their shells? Crack their shells, my bad. You must have a reward. Tell us something about your village instead. Alright, fine. Oh, so we just made home in these towers that were already here in the water. Fishman Faye, yeah. Honey granola sounds good. Thanks for the info, we'll help you more later. Don't try and overexert yourself. Okay, well. That's actually, I think, gonna be where I stop today, y'all. I think that's where I'm gonna stop today. Yeah, we'll come back later this week. This is a big lore day. Yeah, I'm attuned. I am. Yes. So, what does my schedule say today? I know I've got another day. I'm gonna come back Friday morning and play some Final at the very least. But I might be doing some dumb shit like Diadem or whatever that day. I think there was another day I planned to play Final this week. Nope, just Friday. Okay. Come back on Friday. We start in the week with Final. That's right. And I'll be here tomorrow doing some more co-working though. Okay, we'll be listening to more new music from April. Speaking of music from April, we're gonna go out with the new album from Melvins while we find somebody to raid. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here and being interested in the game that I'm playing right now. I'm glad that you're Final fans. I'm hyped to be going through it because y'all are interested in it. So I look forward to you on Friday. Look forward to seeing you on Friday and any other day this week, you know? All right, fam. Let's get going.